Hello, welcome back to my channel. I have not vlogged in a long time. It feels a little bit weird to be picking up the camera again. It's Saturday, September 17th. So it's been at least 2 or 3 weeks, I think, since I've vlogged anything. But like you saw this morning, I did a Pilates class. I started using ClassPass, which is like a membership where you pay for a certain amount of credits and then you can pick classes from like so many studios all around the area that you live in and even elsewhere. Like if you're traveling or whatever, you can also use ClassPass there. And depending on the studio, the popularity of the class, whatever, it's worth a certain amount of credits. And then if you don't use all your credits, they kind of stack up onto the next month. So it's really nice because you can try a variety of different courses. So this morning I did a Pilates class. A couple of days ago I did a spinning class. So I've been really enjoying adding a little bit of variety. So I'm going to leave a link below that you can click on and get a free trial. I think you get 10 credits as a free trial with that link. So it's really cool. You can get probably 2 classes, 1 or 2 classes, depending on what class you choose. But yeah, I have been having a lot of fun with it. Also made a little Costco pit stop on the way home. Not a big haul, but I'm gonna share with you a couple things that I get from Costco that I really like. So I got 2 of these salads. So this is the sweet kale mix. And I got this like Asian salad, Asian cashew. These personally, I don't use the dressings because I can make healthier dressings at home. But just having the mix, the like variety of like different things in here, it makes my life easier. And I usually will add some protein on top of them and maybe chop up a couple extra vegetables just for volume. But these are gonna save my life a little bit this week. My schedule at the moment is insane. So I haven't filmed since I started my new internship, but I have a new full-time internships, like 40 hours a week, plus I still have all of my online coaching clients, plus trying to make content, plus some like collaborations with companies here and there. So my schedule right now is a little bit insane. So having something quick like that is gonna make my life much easier. And I'm also gonna film tomorrow. I'm gonna take this vlog into tomorrow when I do kind of my meal prep, my snack prep, all of that for the week. I'm gonna share with you guys a slow cooker recipe that I'm gonna try. I'm gonna show you guys how I prep my salads. I'm probably gonna make little like protein muffins. So stay tuned if you wanna see all of that big meal prep day tomorrow. Other things that I get, chia seeds from Costco. I really like this one. I get my all natural peanut butter from Costco. I also just got some veggies because I think Costco's produce is like better than anything else. I got these packs of cauliflower rice. I have not tried them yet. I used to get their frozen cauliflower, which I loved, but it just takes too much space in my freezer, and my freezer is already always too full. So these are little packs that are supposed to go in the microwave. I'm gonna see if there's any other way to cook them because I don't love microwaving my food, but if not, then whatever. It's much easier to have them in the pantry than in the freezer. I got this chickpea pasta. This is my favorite protein pasta. So for 1 serving, it's 350 calories, 60 carbs, 23 protein. So like having a third, like a 3-to-1 ratio of carbs to protein is pretty good. So really like these, and also like the ingredients are amazing. It's just organic chickpea flour, organic yellow lentil flour, organic red lentil flour, like nothing else. So these chickpea pasta, really good if your Costco has them. And then I also get these regular egg pastas from Costco as well. These are not high protein, so just compare the difference. This one has 45 carbs for 8 protein. So not as high in protein, but these are really good. Like probably my favorite pasta ever. So, you know, sometimes regular pasta, sometimes protein pasta. Depends on what we're having. Oh, and lastly, these Boom Chicka Pop white cheddar puffs. Also never tried this, so I will probably try them by tomorrow, so I'll be able to update you guys before the end of this vlog. And other than that, I got like a little bit more produce, and I think that's it. Oh, and I got some Greek yogurt from there as well because we eat Greek yogurt a lot in this household. But just a couple things that I only find at Costco, like these 2 pastas and the cauliflower rice that gets microwaved. So yeah, I'm gonna put all of this away, and then I think I'm going to make a protein smoothie. So I'm gonna take you guys along for that. Okay, while I make my smoothie, I'm also gonna give you guys a supplement update because some things have changed a little bit in my supplementation. So things that are the same, I still take my greens every morning from Bloom, and I still take my pre-workout from Bloom whenever I need it. So that has not changed. I think in one of my last videos, I talked to you guys about experimenting with switching from whey isolate protein to plant-based protein. So I've been doing that now for about a month and a half almost. My initial reasoning for doing it was to see if it's possible that the whey protein was contributing to the acne that I was getting. I was getting like painful, like deep cystic acne. And the truth is that since I switched, I have not had any of those really big, like painful, red, swollen pimples, which is honestly fantastic because they were so uncomfortable and they used to make me so insecure. And like the worst thing about those is that because they're so deep, they always scar. Like they would always leave a dark spot on my skin for like months afterwards. And that was actually the worst part because then I would end up like full of scars even when the pimples were gone. So I'm really, really happy that that seems to have stopped. With that being said though, I do want to put a disclaimer out there that it does not mean that there's anything wrong with whey protein, okay? The only thing that this means is that my system is sensitive to it. But if you've been taking whey for a long time and haven't noticed any problems, doesn't mean you need to switch off of whey or that you're potentially, you know, doing something bad to your body, or, you know, like if you're fine, then you're fine. Every body reacts differently to it. Or if you've never tried protein, don't let this story scare you from trying whey. There are so many people that use whey and are completely fine. And to be honest, whey protein tastes better, and it is often like studies have shown that it is a higher quality protein most of the time. When it comes to supplements, now it's pretty even because most companies make sure to like fortify the plant-based protein to make like the profiles, the amino acid profiles pretty similar. So moral of the story is try them, take whatever works best for you, whatever you enjoy most. So that's update number 1, is that I no longer have whey protein. Update number 2 is that I started taking creatine 3 weeks ago now. And so creatine is basically a compound that we already have inside of our bodies. It is inside of our muscles, and it's the compound that our body needs in order to produce energy. So anytime you contract a muscle, creatine, the compound phosphocreatine inside of our muscles, is being used to create and produce energy. So we have a certain amount, like a finite amount within our muscles, and that is why throughout a workout, eventually you fatigue, you can't lift as much anymore, you don't fully recover because you eventually deplete those stores. So by taking creatine every single day, what you do is that you increase the amount of phosphocreatine that your muscles store, and therefore you kind of start with like a supercharged battery of energy, or like a bigger budget of energy. So usually people can lift heavier, work out longer, perform better, have more force output. So it can be really, really good for people who are trying to build muscle, to perform better. And it does take though, it can take up to like a month or even more sometimes for you to reach that saturation point where your muscles are actually full. So if you do decide to start taking it, expect that you will not necessarily feel a difference for the first few weeks. I'm now 3 weeks in, like I said, and I would say that I do feel stronger. I've been hitting PRs, feel like I'm not fatiguing quite as quickly. So I personally love it. I'm really excited to be able to perform better and therefore build more muscle and just kind of see where that takes me. So those are my 2 supplement updates. So good. So we're making mojitos tonight, and like most drinks like that, like margaritas, mojitos, like most cocktails have simple syrup in it, which is basically just liquid sugar. So I ordered on Amazon this liquid stevia, and we're gonna try to make like skinny mojitos with this instead, because the truth is that it's so easy to overdrink sugar and calories when you have cocktails. So we're gonna use this tonight. Another thing that I tend to put in my drinks, because this is another thing that a lot of my clients struggle with, like how do I still enjoy drinks and fit within my macros, or how do I enjoy drinks and not go overboard? So something like this can be really, really helpful. So wherever you go to the restaurant, or if you're making drinks at home, you can ask for whatever drink you want without simple syrup, and then add a little push of this if you find it not sweet enough. Or sometimes I bring these with me, like just little water flavor things, and I'll just get like sparkling water with gin or sparkling water with tequila, and then add some of this in it, and it makes it super flavorful and delicious and takes away a lot of the extra calories. So just a little tip, if you enjoy drinks and it's something that you feel like you're struggling with in your fitness journey, in your weight loss journey, then these can really be lifesavers, so you can continue to enjoy yourself, feel like you have that balance, but still not go overboard, and allow yourself to also feel better. Because I find that the sugar in the drinks is what makes me feel worse than the actual alcohol. So anyways, rambling on, but that's what the plans are for the evening, and then I think I'll just catch you guys tomorrow when we start the meal prep and the kind of Sunday reset. All right, welcome to the next day. I'm about to get started on the meal prep. So I've already done most of the prep work. So I chopped some chicken breast, onions, potatoes, and 4 veggies. I have carrots and broccolini. So prepped all of this. This is what's going to be going into the slow cooker. I told you guys I was going to prepare a slow cooker meal. So this is going to be my dinner for Monday and Tuesday evenings, because those are the 2 days of the week that I get home like really late, way past my normal dinner time. So having the food already prepared when I get home is an absolute lifesaver. So we're going to put all of this in a slow cooker, and I'm going to run you guys through what other ingredients I add on top of it to make it delicious. So slow cooker dinner is in. That is it. That is all the work that I have to do, and it gives me 2 dinners. So honestly, if you're someone who's really busy or who struggles to keep up with like making healthy meals for your day-to-day life, especially during the week when you have a lot going on, slow cookers can really, really be a lifesaver. Like you can make 1 big slow cooker meal on Saturday, 1 big slow cooker meal on Sunday, eat both of those meals twice during the week, and you can have dinners from Monday to Thursday right there, and you only had to spend like an hour on Saturday and an hour on Sunday. So really, really recommend slow cookers if you are short on time or want like no fuss healthy meals during the week. Next thing that I also meal prepped is more chicken, but this time for lunches. So I just season it with salt, pepper. We put lemon juice, Dijon, Italian seasonings, and just mix that all together really nice. I think garlic, onion powder as well. Put that all together, pop it in the oven, and we have a good amount of chicken right there for our lunches. So I'm gonna add those to salads. I showed you I got those bags from Costco yesterday. So I'm gonna top this on, put these on top of that, and then add maybe some more like cucumbers, tomatoes, just a bit of extra volume to that salad. And also that right there means that I don't really have to think that much about my lunches for the week, which once again, simplicity, making it as easy as possible during the week is key for me at the moment. The behind the scenes of filming my meal prep for YouTube and for TikTok and Instagram at the same time means that on the other side, it's a complete disaster. All right, up next, using the exact same seasonings that I put on the chicken, I'm making some extra veggies in the oven. So I've got some broccoli and some asparagus here, and this is mostly for Ben's lunches. So like I said, I do salads with the chicken. He usually makes like a chicken rice bowl with some vegetables. That's why I have these going into the oven right now, so that there's also more vegetables in the fridge to throw into whatever meal we might need more vegetables in for the week. But my go-to for meal prepping is to have some type of carb source ready. So usually it's rice because it's the easiest. Have some type of protein ready. Usually there's chicken breast, sometimes there's other things too, but at least one type of protein source in bulk that should last us at least half the week. Like you saw this week, it's chicken breast, and then I also like to have vegetables prepped in the fridge so I can throw into whatever meal I might need. And then on top of that, when I make full meals like the one I'm doing in the slow cooker right now, when I have all those things combined, I feel so ready food-wise for the week. All right, so for prepping lunches, this is where we're at so far. So I use this Asian cashew salad mix. I put it on top of spinach to add some extra greens. And then I think I might actually use the dressing. It's definitely not the healthiest. I much prefer to make mine. But I think just for the whole, you know, Asian feel of it, I think I'm gonna use it. I'm just not gonna put as much. Like I'm gonna split this into two instead of having it all in one serving because that's a lot. But if I split this into two and make myself 2 salads, so right now we have Monday and Tuesday's lunches ready. Okay, next thing that I prepped is my overnight oats. I'm gonna be getting more of these Tupperwares to be able to make more of them at once, but right now I just make one every evening for the next morning. So I put a 1/3 cup of oats, I put 1 tablespoon of chia seeds, that's my healthy fat fiber source. Oatmeal also has a lot of fiber, so this is a really high fiber breakfast, which for me is great in the morning. That's what my digestion likes and I feel full. Then I added like an overflowing scoop of protein powder to try to get close to 30 grams of protein. And then I just added a bit of the macadamia milk that I use and a little bit of water and a full banana. And that is it. Mix that all up together. With the milk, honestly, like I kind of just add until I find that I get the consistency that I want. I feel like with plant-based, you need to add more liquid. Like when I used to do whey, I added just water, mixed it, and I thought that it was really easy. Since I've been doing plant-based, I find that I have to add a little bit of milk to make the consistency and the texture a little bit nicer. So if you're using plant-based protein in your oatmeal or in anything else like that, just make sure that you add a little bit more milk. Or if you've only been adding water, try adding a little bit of milk. It just helps with the texture and the consistency, I find. So this is tomorrow's breakfast, and then every evening before I go to bed, I make sure to make one of these for the next day. So meal prepping is going well. I think I'm gonna make myself a coffee while I wait for the veggies in the oven to be done. And then I think I'm gonna be pretty much done for the day. I still have work to do. Sometimes I'll make a little treat, like I'll make some protein muffins or things like that. I'll pop a recipe up on the screen so you guys can screenshot or write it down if you want to try. I don't think I'm gonna be making them today because honestly, I'm so busy right now during the week that I don't have time really to like enjoy them or to take them with me. Plus, lately I've been having my Built bars again. I just bought a bunch. Let me show you guys. Oh, lighting's not the best. But anyways, so I just got a couple boxes of Built bars, and these have been what I've been taking as a pre-workout snack, as a little like sweet tooth, you know, treat. So because I have those at the moment, I don't really feel the need to make my own protein like dessert or protein treat. So yeah, but I will still provide the recipe so you guys can try it out. When I didn't have the Built bars, like when I worked from home more and I would like enjoy, like I would get a little bit of sweet tooth, I would feel a little snacky in the middle of the day. I loved having those because they were like 100 calories per little chocolate muffin with 10 grams of protein, and it really would satisfy my sweet tooth. So I would make those usually with my meal prep. But now with the Built bars and with the fact that I'm busy, so I don't crave snacks as often because I don't really have time to think about food as much, I find that I'm okay. So I'm not gonna be making them, but definitely suggest trying them out. Okay, I've been a terrible vlogger this weekend. I feel like I've barely talked to you guys or showed anything. But since I finished my meal prep in the last clip that you saw, I just sat down and did client check-ins, which is where I send all of my one-on-one clients, every week I send them a little questionnaire to fill out to like self-reflect on their week, so how their consistency was, what their wins were for the week, where their struggles were for the week, and then a little bit of planning for the week after. and anticipating any potential problems in the following week with them sticking with their plan. And I think these check-ins are really helpful. And I mean, overall, it's been good so far. I love reading through these, especially when my clients have really good weeks. I'm just gonna pop a couple of their wins for the week. Hopefully it helps motivate you to start chasing or to continue chasing your goals this week. Just made myself a little bit of like a second breakfast type thing. If you don't, I don't know if this is available everywhere, but if you have this beet hummus at your grocery store, I highly recommend. It is really delicious and it's only 50 calories for 2 tablespoons. So I always put this on toast. It adds a lot of flavor for really not a lot of calories, like I said. So I'm gonna do this right now. And then I have a couple more check-ins to read, and then I'm probably just gonna chill out, make dinner, hang out, and go to bed early because my day tomorrow starts at 5:30. Might pick up the camera again this weekend to kind of take you guys through what like a realistic week of eating looks like for me at the moment, because it's definitely not perfect. So we'll see. I'm like I said, was not a very good vlogger this weekend. So maybe I'll try to pick up the camera during the week and take you guys just like clips here and there throughout the week. But anyways, I hope that even though this vlog was very sporadic and not very full, I hope that you still gained something from it. If you have any questions about the supplements that I mentioned, let me know. And then anything else that you would like to see from me, more meal planning, more recipes, anything like that, more week of workouts. You guys seem to really enjoy the week of workouts, and my routine right now is a bit different, so I might do that next. Let me know if you're interested. But yeah, any content recommendations in the comments is always super welcome, because I want to make content that you guys want to see, content that inspires you, motivates you. So that is it for this week. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that you have a fantastic day. Bye.